Welcome to your weekend focus for February the 15th, the 16th, and the 17th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly so much for all the positive, loving, supportive, healing energy you've sent me and send me each and every day. Truly, thank you over the last, oh my gosh, it's like 2 weeks of this now. I do believe I'm on the mend, but I'm not going to push it, so that's why I'm doing this all for the whole weekend and sending myself right back to bad rest. So we do have some, oh, first of all, happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I'm sorry I missed that. And thank you for those of you who've sent me, wishing me a happy Valentine's Day as well. We had Mars go into Taurus. So, you know, now's the time when our actions will become a lot more deliberate and have a lot more staying power. You know, Mars in Aries is great because we want to go, 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 do, create, manifest. But sometimes that energy is quick to peter out. We don't have the staying power. With Mars going into Taurus, we become more deliberate in our actions, in where we want to go, in why we are doing what we are doing, saying what we are saying, acting with purpose. Friday is an 11 energy. Saturday is the 12 energy, or when we boil that down to a single digit, it would be the 3 energy, so the energy of the year. And that would make Sunday a 4 energy for us. We're in new moon energy. We are walking towards a full moon on Tuesday, but we have to wait for Chiron to jump into Aries before that happens. And I believe Venus will be talking to Saturn as well. So let's see what the cards say anyways. Eight of Cups. The moon is in Cancer for most of Friday, all of Saturday. So there should be more emotion, more sensitivity. We look forward to our tomorrows, what we want to step into, what we want to create, what we want to experience. And we will have that feeling of having to leave certain things behind that has given us a sense of balance, love, grounding, security. Knight of Cups. Well, this is our knight in shining armor, isn't it? This is romance and fun and laughter. So, I mean, this is the Valentine's Day theme coming. You know, if you missed Valentine's Day, it's probably a good thing because it looks like the energy of the weekend is much more advantageous for us enjoying another's love, another's companionship, seeking joy through just being with another. We could meet somebody if we are looking, perhaps not even looking. We can grow in our love with another, whether it is a lover, a soulmate, a best friend, somebody within the community or the workplace, a parent, a child, a sibling. We have Judgment. You know, Judgment is a lot about making the decision, about getting off the fence, so to speak. And it's in detriment for our reading. So we may be more inclined to see where we are. And since we had 2 cups leading the way, it's probably with our emotions, it's probably with our family, close friends, our lovers, our friendships, what we truly love, what our passions are, what our dreams are, and really taking stock of where we want to move forward and where we maybe need to put some closure or ending on some things in our life as we work towards this full moon. It may be where we're finally ready to accept some healing in our life. That could very well be. Or maybe just forgiving ourselves for something. We blamed ourselves for something, or we expected more of ourselves for something. We have the Nine of Swords. I'm going to pull the last card of the Emperor. Okay. We have a strong card there for the end. So the Nine of Swords then. I would think that we are worried too much about all the little pieces that go together to make the big picture. We're worried about what could be our actions, our words, our decisions. Are we good enough? Are we strong enough? Are we courageous enough? Are we talented enough? Are we loving enough? Are we compassionate enough? So there could be a lot of self-doubt here, but the Emperor shows up to tell us that we have what it takes to go forward. The Emperor says, once again, the plan, the strategy. The Emperor doesn't wish or hope that when he sets a goal, when he sets a dream in motion, he doesn't wish and hope that it's going to manifest. He knows it's going to manifest. It's an expectation, not a hope. He's the planner. He gets the right people around him with the right information, with the right knowledge, in order to be successful at the end of the day. And so we might be really looking at, the people in our lives this weekend and what people that surround us raise us up, are like-minded, are on the same path. And what people weigh us down, pull us down, bring in negativity, make us doubt ourselves. So there could be a lot of that emotion going around this weekend in order to, we start with the Eight of Cups. So it's about grounding ourselves in knowing that we can go forward, knowing that we have to leave some parts of ourselves behind in order to make way for the new beginnings, the new starts, to really embrace it. The Knight of Cups is to enjoy, to have fun, to celebrate with the people that raise you up, make you happy. Now, it could be that we are looking at a passion or a desire, something that we like to do, something that we want to do. So this is really asking us to step into our passions, step into our dreams, to move forward in some way. Even though the Emperor is the planner, he is also an action. He is the new beginning, the new start, stepping into new territory. So we may be looking a little bit more at our emotional foundations this weekend. Now we have the moon going into Leo on Sunday, so that also will raise us up just in our energy alone. Leo is always a beautiful energy because it's about our happiness, our joy, our romance, the celebration of who we are, of playfulness, of laughter. So try and steer towards that kind of energy or create that kind of energy in your life this weekend. You'll be glad you did. Look at Nature's Whispers out here. And don't worry so much if you're kind of sitting on the fence. We have Judgment there, but it's in detriment. Now, the Judgment card is really seeing where we are and making a decision from that, and making the decision, getting off the fence, moving forward in one direction or another. But the Nine of Swords right with that tells us there will be a lot of confusion, and don't worry if it's confusing. Go with the flow. Trust your own understanding. 32. I kid you not. Trust your own understanding. The information you're receiving is reliable and accurate. Look deeply into the situation before making any commitments. You have the foresight and ability to discern that there is more here than meets the eye. Everything will be revealed in the appropriate time. Don't feel the need to prove yourself. Be patient and allow things to unfold as they will. Trust in your own observations and knowledge. They hold your truth. Well, trust in yourself. Trust in your own beliefs of where you want to go, of what you want to manifest, and who you want to become, and what you are trying to create in your world. And don't be impatient with yourself or with God, your angels, the universe, source. It will come together. Go with the flow. Enjoy the moments. The knowledge will come to you. It will find you. Stand in your truth. We'll get an animal card here. Stretch your neck out. The giraffe is back again. Has the giraffe not been a very powerful card? Constantly showing up and reminding ourselves to stretch. Strength, intuition, mobility, yoga, clairvoyant. Blessed are the flexible, for they shall not be bent out of shape. So don't get, we have Mars in Taurus, and that can also lead us to be very rigid in our approaches. Very, well, I don't know, it just doesn't fit our mold, so we're going to hold back. We become a little bit rigid. We become a little bit fixed in our energy. We are grounded in our energy, but we become very fixed in our energy, and we want to watch that happening with Mars going through Taurus, because Mars through Taurus can really move us in some beautiful ways forward. But not if we become too rigid, not if we stop allowing ourselves to go with the flow. Sometimes we expect more of others because we would be willing to do that for them. Giraffe is reminding you to be careful of who you allow within your circle. So once again, it's about the people in our lives, and looking at our connections with other people and how they can help us move forward, how they give us support, how they respect us, how they love us, how they fuel our passions, our dreams, our desires, how they love. Giraffe has a close-knit group of family and friends, and when there is someone who disrupts the dynamics of the relationship, Giraffe is quick to change it. Whether it's their long necks and legs, or simply their personalities, giraffes are known to have clairvoyant abilities. The ability to see clearly through people, problems, and sometimes even into the future. This uncanny intuitiveness is a message that you too have the ability of intuition if you practice trusting in the message that you receive. Quieting your mind is the key to listening to your intuition, and yoga is found to be beneficial in the practice. And time again, yoga has come up, and everybody says, what's that one yoga? It's just one video really of one type of yoga that changed a man's life, but there are so many different types of yoga out there. What did I hear the other day? A rage yoga. And this is one where they get into all the poses, and then they yell and they shout and they scream, and then they drink beer. So, there's all kinds of yoga out there for you. But the one video, if you Google yoga and Arthur, as in the name Arthur, and just listen to his story, knowing that there is a yoga out there for you, or at least a couple of techniques that you can take away from a yoga practice to strengthen you, to, listening to your intuition, to quieting your mind enough to listen to your intuition to help guide you to go forward. Since giraffes only sleep 2 to 4 hours, they must have physical and emotional strength. Yoga can help you gain the strength needed and gift you on a spiritual and physical mobility. So, the biggest thing I think I take away from this is your clairvoyant abilities. We all have it to some degree. It's a natural part of being human, okay? Some people are extremely gifted and others have a little bit of the gift. But we all have some form of that gift. The ability to see through people, problems, and sometimes even into the future. So go with the flow this weekend. Ground yourself in love and compassion, in your emotional foundation, or maybe your home and family, close friends, love, partners, absolutely. Where you start doubting yourself, erase that doubt. Please erase that doubt, because that's just fogging the issue for you. Surround yourself with the people who are going to help you move forward. Make the plan, and like the Emperor, have the expectation of manifesting that dream. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.